This time on United Way and You, we continue our conversation around childhood obesity. Thank you for joining us today, and please stay tuned.
The sun shines down upon us all. The air we breathe is all the same. So don't count your bet on anyone, 'cause the only difference is our name. Without you, there's no way. Without you, there's no way. Without you, there's no way. Without you, there's no way.
The United Way draft moves along as the Teen Center has just taken Mike Rucker.
What a coup for the Carolina community. Rucker's work with local teens is legendary. I could see him making the all-volunteer team this season.
And now we're joined on the floor by Mike Rucker. Erica?
Mike, the Teen Center, any predictions?
I'll say this, we'll make a positive impact on the youth of our community.
Is that a guarantee?
No, it's a prediction.
Bold words from Mike Rucker, and I'll tell you what, I believe him.
Get involved in your community. It's what matters.
Hello, and welcome to United Way and You, a show about how lives change when a community cares. I'm your host, Gloria Pace King, and today we are continuing our conversation around childhood obesity. Obesity among children and teenagers is on the increase. This is a growing problem that can have detrimental effects if it is ignored. Today, I am joined by Libby Cleveland, the coordinator of mental health services and community outreach for the Teen Health Connection, Dr. Kristin Rager, medical director for Teen Health Connection and director of adolescent health at the Levine Children's Hospital, and Jennifer Thomas, executive director for Exercise Fit Kids Health Club. Welcome, and thank you for joining us today. Please tell us a little bit about, I want each one of you to have your moment in the spotlight to talk about what you do and a little bit about your background.
Sure. I'm a master's level clinical psychologist at Teen Health Connection, which, for those people who don't know, Teen Health Connection is a lot of things to a lot of people, but most of all, it's a doctor's office for teenagers. So we provide comprehensive health care, which includes, for a teenager, not only the physical component, but also the mental health component.
How long has it been around?
Almost 15 years. 15 years.
Yeah, because I think when I first came to Charlotte, it was new.
Yeah.
It was relatively
new.
new.
It's a wonderful, wonderful organization.
Good for you. Dr. Rager?
Hi, Gloria. Thank you for having me back.
Absolutely.
I am also at Teen Health Connection with Libby. I'm the medical director of Teen Health Connection, and I also work with Levine Children's Hospital as the director of adolescent medicine there. And again, I second what Libby said. I think, I'm biased, but I love Teen Health Connection. I think we have a lot to offer the community, and I'm really happy to be a part of it.
And you can use your work that you do in the hospital along with what you do for the agency, which I should say is a United Way agency.
Yes, it is.
I don't think you remembered to say that.
I didn't remember.
You did remember to say that.
You.
That's very important.
Absolutely important.
Jennifer?
Hi.
Hi.
First, I'd like to thank so much for allowing me the opportunity to be here amongst all these wonderful people. Thank you, Dr. Garmin Brown.
And Ophelia, if you're looking, we think that you're here in the room with us.
Well, I am Jennifer Thomas, and I'm the owner and operator of Exercise Fit Kids. A little bit about my background. I have been in healthcare for at least 20 years now. Dentistry in addition to hospital administration. And my newfound passion has been the health club, which is what I launched a year ago.
Now, you know you're going to have to say more than that, right? You can't just say you launched a health club.
More.
You have a health club for kids, and there's got to be a way you got there.
Yes.
You have to tell us about it. How old are the kids? Come on.
Okay. Exercise Fits Kids was implemented via my own personal experience. My daughter, Paige, she actually was diagnosed as being slightly overweight, and this was roughly 6 years ago. So being the mom I am, I just immediately started plugging in avenues to create a better life for her. So from what I was told by the doctor, Paige has the potential to become obese because she has a very petite structure. So what I basically did was started incorporating Paige into my daily routine. I always branched out, and it was just to stress relief, whatever the aspects were, but it was my mommy time.
Okay.
But once the doctors indicated that there could be a potential problem down the road, I, of course, brought her on board, and we would walk each morning. I also have a 7-year-old, and at the time, he was too little to walk with us, so he would ride his scooter.
Okay.
So we just soared the neighborhood every morning.
How much time?
At least 3 miles per day.
Wow.
Good.
3
Nice.
miles per day. Needless to say, Paige grew into her physique. There are no weight issues in our household, and I'm proud of that.
Now, you went from there to actually setting up a business
That is correct.
to do this. So
Yes.
what does the exercise fit for kids look like? Where is it?
Well, it's an awesome facility. It's strictly designed for kids ages 4 to 17. It actually entails kid-friendly equipment. If you can envision Peak Fitness, the YMCA, or either ballet, it's actually a health club for children on a small scale. So kids could literally come into this facility and they learn nutrition enrichment. They also are engaging in life-size equipment for them.
Had you seen this before?
Actually, I have not.
Did you know that there was equipment out for children?
I knew that there was equipment available. How tangible it was for me, I didn't know until I started to get involved. So the more I got involved into it, then I realized this is not, it is tangible. I can do this, and I can provide a service for a lot of people, which is what I did.
And we're going to come back to that. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, I got to ask the question because the
Okay.
last time we did this show, we talked a lot about affordability and people's
Yes.
ability to pay for things. So, I got to ask you, how does that work?
Well, unfortunately, I'm not encountering a lot of disposable income at the moment, and that is a hardship on the health club. So I have literally sacrificed my entire family. I've sacrificed our savings, but I believe in exercise fits kids.
Is it a sliding scale? Does everybody pay the same thing? Do you join and pay a monthly fee? How does that work?
It is based on monthly packages, which I have implemented into the health club. And as Dr. Rager pointed out, unfortunately, everyone doesn't pay. So I have created sliding scales. There have been times where families just cannot afford it, but I believe in the child. I know I see results, and unfortunately, I just have to give the service away. So I'm running a nonprofit when I anticipated profit, but
Hang in there.
I am.
You're